The 9mm is probably the most accessible handgun market due to its sheer volume in terms of their numbers, builds, and models. So right now, I can really say that the limit to this segment is how much you can spend on them. And I really know that even with this metric, it's still confusing what to get. But hey, let me do the dirty work for you. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line45, and today I am going to give you my suggestions for the best 9mm handguns for any budget this 2025. Before anything else, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, all the buttons that you can see below. Don't forget to leave a comment too. I know it feels like a hassle, but those things help my channel a lot. Now let's get back to the good stuff. Ruger RXM. Let me start with the Ruger RXM. This isn't just another budget-friendly 9mm. It's Ruger's latest answer to the demand for a high-performance yet affordable striker-fired pistol that doesn't cut corners. For around $500, it packs in features you'd expect from handguns that cost a lot more. Ruger did something smart with the RXM by using a removable stainless steel fire control insert, which is set inside an interchangeable Magpul-enhanced handgun grip. That means you can swap out grip modules without messing with the actual fire control group. The grip itself has just the right amount of texture. It's grippy enough to stay put, but not so aggressive that it tears up your hands. The magwell isn't some fancy Magpul upgrade, but it's flared just enough to make reloads smoother. And for the record, this one takes Glock Gen 3 mags, including Magpul ones, so you won't have to hunt for proprietary mags. The slide and precision rifled barrel are made from alloy steel and finished in black nitride, so they'll take a beating and resist corrosion. The RXM also comes optics ready, and Ruger did us all a favor by designing it to accept RMR, Delta Point Pro, and RMSC red dots without needing adapter plates. As for sights, you're getting suppressor height steel sights, with a tritium front that has a white outline. I love this setup because it's quick to pick up in daylight and stands out in low-light situations. The rear sight is designed to be snag-free, making it a great option for concealed carry. Shooting the RXM is as smooth as you'd expect from Ruger. The trigger has a safety built in, along with an internal striker blocker and a chamber inspection port, so you can quickly check if you're loaded or not. Ergonomically, it feels great in the hand. It's comfortable without feeling bulky. At 7.15 inches long, 1 inch wide, and 5.3 inches tall, it hits that sweet spot between being compact enough to carry but large enough to shoot well. Unloaded, I think it weighs around 20 to 23 ounces, so it's light enough to carry all day without dragging you down. For a sub-$500 handgun, the Ruger RXM delivers where it counts. It's reliable, well-built, and packed with features that make sense for everyday carry or even home defense. Ruger knocked it out of the park with this one, no doubt about it. Heckler & Koch CC9. I am well aware that Heckler & Koch isn't new to making top-tier firearms, but with the CC9, they've taken their signature precision and durability and packed it into a sleek, carry-friendly 9mm. By all means, it is just another polymer-framed pistol trying to ride the micro-compact wave. It's a serious defensive tool built with HK's battle-proven engineering. Right out of the box, the CC9 feels like an extension of your hand, delivering the kind of performance and reliability you'd expect from a company with HK's pedigree. And for $699, it's a hell of a lot of guns for the money. One thing that stands out immediately is the fully ambidextrous controls. The slide stop and mag release are mirrored on both sides, making this a solid option whether you're a lefty or just running drills offhand. HK built this one slim and lightweight, sticking with a polymer frame reinforced with steel inserts, so it's tough without feeling like a brick on your hip. The grip texture is aggressive enough to stay planted even when your palms get sweaty, but not so rough that it chews up your hands after a long day at the range. HK is known for their cold hammer-forged barrels, and the CC9 keeps that tradition alive with a 3.32-inch polygonal bore. That design isn't just for show, it also increases barrel life and helps squeeze a little more accuracy out of your shots. The slide is high-quality steel with a DLC finish, so it'll hold up to sweat, dirt, and whatever else you throw at it. The trigger on this thing is clean and crisp, with a short, tactile reset that makes follow-up shots quick and predictable. A lot of striker-fired triggers feel mushy or heavy, But H&K nailed it here. It's got just enough resistance to be safe, but not enough to slow you down. If you're running an optic, you're in luck. The CC9 is optics ready and designed to directly mount red dots like the Holosun 507K, Shield RMSC, and Sig Romeo 0 without extra plates. If you prefer irons, you get a solid set of high-visibility tritium front sights that work well in any light condition. As for capacity, you've got options. It ships with a flush-fit 10-round mag for deep concealment, plus an extended 12-rounder if you want more rounds on tap. Both mags are steel-bodied with strong springs, so you're not dealing with flimsy junk that will fail when you need it most. Weighing in at 18.4 ounces unloaded and sporting a slim 0.99-inch width, this pistol carries easily without printing too much. HK's reputation for durability, precision, and smart design is all over the CC9, making it a real contender in the concealed carry market. Sure, there are cheaper options out there, but if you want something rock solid that you can bet your life on, I am more certain than not that this one's worth every penny. Springfield 1911 DS Prodigy Compact 3.5-inch AOS. Springfield has been in the 1911 game for a long time, and when they dropped the Prodigy lineup, it turned a lot of heads. So they did really smash it when they introduced the 1911 DS Prodigy Compact this year. This 3.5-inch bull-barreled handgun isn't just another double-stack 1911, it's Springfield taking everything great about the platform and shrinking it down into a carry-friendly package without sacrificing performance. It keeps the same aggressive styling and high-capacity design as its full-size sibling, but trims things down to make it a serious contender for everyday carry. This gun certainly has that classic 1911 feel, but with all the modern upgrades you want in a carry gun. It's smooth, accurate, and built to run hard. At around $1,599, it ain't exactly cheap, but for what you're getting, I'm 100% sure that punches way above its weight. Springfield built this thing tough with a billet-machined 7075 T6 aluminum frame, so you get durability without the heft of a full steel frame. The grip has fine stipple texturing that locks into your hand, giving you solid control even if you're sweating or caught in the rain. It's aggressive enough to keep the gun planted but won't tear your palms up after a long-range session. The Prodigy Compact runs a captured guide rod as its recoil system, and you can feel the difference. The recoil is smooth and flat, making it easy to stay on target for quick follow-up shots. The 3.5-inch forged stainless steel bull barrel, coated in black Cerakote, keeps the front end steady and adds durability against wear and tear. This thing was built to last. One of my favorite things about this gun is that it's optics ready straight out of the box. Springfield cut the carbon steel slide for the agency optic system, so you can slap a red dot on there without any extra work. If you're more of an iron sights guy, you'll appreciate the tritium front sight with a white dot and the black serrated rear sight. It's a solid setup that works in both daylight and low-light conditions. Capacity is another heavyweight aspect of the DS Prodigy Compact. It ships with a 15-round double-stack mag, but if that's not enough, you can run 17 or 20-round mags. That's a whole lot of 9mm firepower in a 1911-style package, making it a killer option for concealed carry, home defense, or just having fun at the range. At 25.5 ounces unloaded, it's surprisingly light for a double-stack 1911, making it an easier gun to carry all day. The trigger? It's got that classic 1911 crisp break, smooth pull, and a short reset that makes it really easy to shoot. Staccato HDP4. If you're looking for a 9mm handgun that checks all the boxes for accuracy, reliability, and performance, the Staccato HDP4 is one hell of a pistol. This thing is built as an absolute unit. It's sturdy as a tank but still shoots smoothly. It has a fully machined steel frame and none of those cheap polymers, giving it a solid weight balance that soaks up recoil like it doesn't exist. That means faster follow-up shots, smoother transitions, and an all-around better shooting experience. Now let's talk about its 4-inch bull barrel. It's not just some off-the-shelf barrel, it's a match-grade 416R stainless steel setup that delivers ridiculous accuracy. I can attest that you won't get that barrel whip or inconsistency like you do with thinner barrels. Whether you're putting lead on paper at 25 yards or running drills at close range, this thing just hits where you point it. It also got an optics-ready slide with direct mount capability, which is a sign that Staccato didn't half-ass this. You will no longer need adapter plates, which keep the optic lower to the bore and give you a much more natural sight picture. They designed it specifically for popular options like the Leupold Delta Point Pro, Trijicon RMR, and Holosun 507C. If you're into running red dots, and let's be real, you should be, this setup is one of the best factory optic-ready systems out there. The slide itself is 416 stainless steel, with deep front and rear serrations that actually work, and not just some shallow cosmetic cuts like on cheaper guns. Staccato used their G2 tactical grip on this one, and I really dig this one because it comes with a high undercut trigger guard and an aggressive stippling pattern that locks your hand in place. No slipping, no shifting, even if your palms are sweating. And since it retains an internal steel chassis, the stiffness and durability you want in a high-end pistol. The trigger is crisp as hell. It's a single-action hammer-fired system with a short, clean break and minimal reset. We're talking about a 4 to 4.5 pound pull, making it one of the best out-of-the-box triggers you'll find on a factory gun. No mush, no slop, just clean, consistent shots every time. Let's not forget the magazine setup. Unlike most high-end 2011 style pistols, the HDP-4 actually takes Glock pattern steel mags. That's a big deal because it means cheaper, widely available mags, plus Staccato's own DLC-coated 18-rounders that feed smoothly as butter. Most high-end guns lock you into proprietary mags that cost a fortune, but this one doesn't. This thing is priced around $2,500, and I really think that it deserves such a price tag. Wesson Combat P1, Division 77. The D77 Wesson Combat P1 isn't just your other high-end custom-made 9mm. By all means, I see this as a serious piece of firepower built for shooters who want the best. At around $3,995, or $4,295 if you grab the limited edition with the commemorative box and challenge coin. It got everything you'd expect from a top-tier 9mm and then some. Wesson Combat did a hell of a job designing this gun. It has a high-capacity compact aluminum X-frame with reliability-enhanced frame rails, making it tough yet lightweight. The grip has their track texture on the front strap and back strap, plus black G10 track starburst grips with black medallions, so you're not losing your hold even with sweaty hands. And that black armor tough finish is not just slick, but it's also built to last, with copper PVD-coated small parts like the barrel, slide stop, and ambidextrous thumb safety adding a nice custom touch. The slide is a 5-inch stainless steel tri-top with an external extractor, and Wesson Combat didn't skimp on serrations. They gave it front and rear cocking serrations that make racking a breeze. It's optics ready too, with their Project 1-pin technology that lets you slap on an RMR, RMSC, or Delta Point Pro without needing extra adapter plates. The optic sits toward the rear, giving you a clear chamber view and a better sight picture for longer reflex sights. Now, the barrel of the P1 is nothing short of spectacular. It's a 5-inch stainless steel bull barrel that's fluted and ported, and it's not just for looks. This setup cuts down recoil by as massive as 40%, thanks to a mix of Wesson Combat's precision engineering and their dynamic recoil analysis system. Whether you see this as a gimmick or not, Wesson Combat really crunched a ton of data to fine-tune the pressure curve, making this one of the smoothest shooting 9mm out there. Follow-up shots? Lightning fast. Reloads are quick too, thanks to the big mouth magwell and the new 18-round mags with machined grooves on the base pad. They even threw in their advanced RPG guide rod, a longer tapered one-piece guide rod that boosts reliability and makes takedown stupid easy. Now, the flat-face aluminum trigger is awesome, with a crisp 3.5 to 4.5 pound pull that breaks clean every time. The iron sights are dialed in, with a battle sight rear and a red fiber optic front sight locked in with a 440 hex screw, so they're not going anywhere. Plus, it's got an accessory rail if you want to throw on a light or laser. At 8.7 inches long, 5.5 inches tall, and 1.4 inches wide, the P1 hits that perfect size balance. It's not too bulky, but still enough gun to handle serious business. It weighs 33.8 ounces unloaded, so you get that solid feel without it being a brick on your hip.